proceedings here today. Assisting in the crowd, of course, my marketing colleague, many of you would have had the pleasure of meeting, Jerry Setiardi over the last few weeks. Company Director Matt Hurlston floating around as well, and Mo Sawari standing to my left. Together we're representing Ray White Estate Agents, auctioneers and property managers of 276 Nearham Road in Carnegie. On behalf of the team at Ray White, but more importantly, on behalf of our vendors, it's been a long journey for them, having bought the property in its original condition and doing all this work, also with a young child and dogs. I don't know how they've kept it so beautiful. It's obviously a very big day for them, so on behalf of them, I'd just like to say a very quick thank you to you all for your attendance. To any of the interested buyers here today, all the very best with your bidding. To any of the underbidders, commiserations in advance, and we'd love the opportunity to help you find another property in just a few moments' time. Now, today's auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that were made available for inspection before the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for the property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price, and as the auctioneer will indicate bidders on request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits any major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it does provide fines for this conduct. The rules do permit vendor bids, and the words we'll use during the auction to indicate we're making a bid on behalf of our vendor here today will very simply be vendor bid, and of course by law only I as your auctioneer have the right to place that bid on behalf of the vendor. Now, attached to the contract of sale is the section 32. We have had this on display for the last half an hour or so, ladies and gentlemen, and for those of you who have taken the time to read through it, you'll see that it does confirm that Ray White, as the vendor's estate agent, is selling what is formally described as Lot 93 on plan of subdivision 082580, of course more commonly known to yourself and I as 187 Centre Dandenong Road here in Cheltenham. Now, in a moment's time, when I do call for your bidding, we'll be asking for a deposit equal to 10% of the purchase price, with the balance payable, preferential terms of about 70 days' time from today. There obviously has been one or two variations made on those terms, for which you have our blessing to go ahead and bid to your heart's content. Now, the way that we'll be selling the property is by calling it down 3 times. On the first, second, third, and final call, when the contract hits my hand, like so, the property is sold. At that point, no late bids can or will be accepted buyers. So if you have come here with the intention of trying to secure this property as your own, it's essential that at the end of the proceedings, you're the one who maintains the highest bid. If we happen to fall short of the vendor's reserve price, it's the highest bidder and the highest bidder only that gets invited inside to exclusively negotiate and hopefully buy this property in a few moments' time. Now, a little bit of a fun fact from June 30, 2019 to today. Of every auction we've conducted, if they have passed in 80% of the cases, the highest bidder has gone inside to buy the property that day. So if you are one of those buyers who has the strategy of sitting back to wait and see what happens, that's okay. But just understand, you've probably got a 20% chance at best here today of buying the property if that's the strategy. Even if the property's not on the market, it's still essential that at the end of the auction, you're the one who's got the highest bid, because that's what puts you in the best position to buy. And ladies and gentlemen, why would you not be buying such an incredible renovation and home such as 187 Centre Dandenong Road in Cheltenham? Now, just to talk about the elephant in the room for one moment, we do have the auction getting recorded here today. Perhaps if you're on parole, or perhaps if you're called in sick for work and you don't want to be seen by the cameras, just make your way to the back of the crowd. I should have started without housekeeping, I apologise. So ladies and gentlemen, the house that it is, 187 Centre Dandenong Road, as I mentioned before, the owners bought the home in its original condition just a few years ago, and what an incredible job they've done. The amount of comments I've had from buyers saying, who staged this property? Are they still living here? People are surprised. The taste of the vendors here today is absolutely incredible. People are coming through looking at the finishes and looking at the way that it's all been set up, and it feels like home, it feels in. It feels like it's very contemporary and up to date with every fashion that the market could throw at us at the moment. And for that, I hope they'll get duly rewarded here today. They've changed the floor plan around a little bit, but they've really made it a beautifully functional 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. The master bedroom up the front with the walk-in robe and the ensuite, and obviously that absolutely gorgeous main bathroom there, which couldn't be trendier if it tried to be, ladies and gentlemen. The functionality of the floor plan as you walk through the timber-style flooring. I know I live around my island bench at home with my family. If I could have an island bench that big or bigger, I would do it. It's where everybody congregates. It's the meeting place in my house, and I can imagine when you stand in here what a great family vibe living in that area would have. And if that wasn't enough, having it all soaked up with a northern aspect at the rear of the property, and all of those doors that open all the way up. It gets all that beautiful fresh wind coming through the house. It's a delightful place to be standing inside and enjoying. All the mod cons you'd expect from heating and cooling, and that designer kitchen, absolutely spectacular in there. Location-wise, ladies and gentlemen, Cheltenham is one of those suburbs that people want to be in. You've got the schools, you've got the parklands, you've got DFO, you've got Costco, you've got the station, Southland, everything at your fingertips. If you're heading down the South Road extension up to Warragul, there's a range of ways to get onto the freeway from here. It's such an accessible position from where we stand. Yes, we're on Centre Dandenong Road, but having the service road there means accessibility getting out of this house is going to be easier than in most quiet suburban streets. It truly is a remarkable opportunity for one lucky buyer here today, ladies and gentlemen. We'll put it across to you now, 187 Centre Dandenong Road, Cheltenham. We're in your hands, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants to get us underway here today? Don't mind the start. I'm happy to suggest a start. First bid rarely buys a property, you tell me. Unless, of course, you're intending on bidding $2 million. I'll knock it down to you now. How does that sound? 800, could I say? Suggest a start of 800. Nice, gentle place to start the bidding. 800, can we say? Easy going at that price, ladies and gentlemen. 800, can we say? Happy to place a vendor bid. 800. Welcome to the bidding, sir. At 800,000, we're away. We'll call for a 20. At $800,000 a bid now, can we call it 820, ladies and gentlemen? At $800,000 a bid. We'll call it down 3 times at 800 now, looking for a rise of 20. First call now at 800,000 is a bid. 20, can we say, ladies and gentlemen? Second call now. 800's a bid. 820, can we say? Third and final call.
10,000.
I'll go for a 20 at the moment if we can, sir. Can we do 820? Don't want to shorten the strides just yet. 820, what about it? 820, thank you very much. A 20 is a bid. What about a 40, sir? 20 I've got here now. Your reply might be 40. 820,000 now, fairly bidden off. It's competition from 2. $820,000 of bids on my right. Can we say 840? 820 I've got. Shaking the head, but sir, that's in the wrong direction. We want these ones. $820,000 is the bid to my right here. Rise at 20 if we made it 40 now. At 820 the bid here. First call now at 820. Second call, 40. Welcome back to 40. 60 can we say? Happy to take your 10 if it keeps you in it, sir. 40's the bid. 40 over here. 8.5 can we say? $840,000 is the bid on my left here. Rise at 10 would take us to 8.5 now. At 840 is the bid. 840,000 fairly bidden off. It should be lining up at this price, I would have thought, folks. $840,000. Can we call it 850? 850, welcome to the bidding. 60. 50 I've got. 60, there's a knot. Can we say 70 now? $860,000 is the bid here. At 860 is the bid now. We'll call it down 3 times. Let's call 870. Welcome back to it. 70, 80, a knot of the head again. Confident reply. 90, can we say? Be bold. Say 900. Scare him away. We're at 880, thank you. 880, 90. Keep yourself in it at 880, 90. There it is, 900. 900,000 is the bid there at 900. At $900,000 is the bid here. 910, can we say as a reply? At $900,000, we're fairly bidden off at a rise at 10. 10,000, 910, 20. 20 I've got. 30. 20's the bid there. At $920,000 is the bid, can we say 30? At $920,000, we're fairly bidden off it here. At 920 is the bid. First call now. 25. 25, I'm going to take it. At 25 now, 925, same opportunity for 30. 35 to reply. At $930,000 we've got here. 930 is the bid, a rise at 5. Keep yourself in at 5. At $930,000. I'll take a 5 from you, sir. Can we say 35? You're nodding, he's saying no. What is it? We'll hold it for a moment if we may, please. I'm going to go for a 5 if I can. At 930 is the bid. What about a 5? At $930,000 a bid. 35. 35, thank you. I knew if I asked him the right question I'd get it. 40, it didn't matter anyway. At 40 is the bid. 45. 40 is the bid here. At $940,000. We are on the market and selling at 940. 45. 940 is the bid here. We're not going to be referring the bid today at 940,000. First call now at 940. Let's say 45, ladies and gents. Second call at 940,000.
45.
45, and welcome to the bidding, sir. 50 the reply. At 950, we're on the market and selling at 950. 5,000, sir.
55.
55, 60, 65. Keep yourself in it, sir. Be confident. $1 million will scare him away, I promise. 960. I think we got a couple in between there, mate. 965. 960. 65, can we say? We'll call it down 3 times. 960 is the bid. First call now at 960. Last chance for you. We're on the market and selling. Won't be referring the bid today. Second call now at 960. Another 5, sir, can we say? I'll take you 2, of course I will. We're on the market. We're here to sell at 962, 65 I've got. There's the nod. 67. 67, 70. He's bidding confidently. You've got to outbid him with confidence. That's what's going to get it. 970,000 is the bid now. At 970, it's back against you. At $970,000 is the bid. 75, can we say? 970 I've got here on my left. We'll call it down for you 3 more times. At $970,000. First call at 970. 72, 75. Just do it rapid fire. He's just going to bid on top of you. It's not going to cost you a cent, I promise. At 975,000. 977. Everyone's got a limit. Don't let his confidence scare you. At 75's the bid. At 975,000, we're bid to my left here. Competition from 3. Are we out today, sir? At 975. Have we seen your best? I said, are we out today? And you shook your head and said no. So I'm going to keep asking, I think. At 975,000 is the bid there. We'll call it down 3 more times for you. Of course I will. We're on the market. We're selling 76, but I think 80, sir. 77. You've opened a can of worms. Look at that. 77's the bid. 78. 77's the bid and it's against you. 77's the bid. 0.25% interest rate cost. Pardon? 78, great. 80, thank you, at 98. 79, it was worth a try, wasn't it? 79's the bid. At 79, 80, thank you very much, sir. What about 85? 81? 82? It's only money, don't worry about it. 81, 781. That's the bid to my left. 981, yeah, good. Giving him a discount. 981. What do we got here, Jez? Anything left in the bank for us here today? 981,000 is the bid. First call now at 981. On the market and selling, ladies and gentlemen. 82. 85, thank you, sir. 85. 85's the bid at 985,000. Let's make it 990. 985,000. We're fairly bid and offered over here. At 985 is the bid. Is there another 5 out there, ladies and gentlemen? And 985's the bid. First call. We know how good it sounds when you're 986. 990. Trust me, it sounds great when you say you bought $1 million property. 990 is the bid. 990,000 back against you. You've been with us the whole time. Has your son picked out his room yet?
Yes.
He has. 990. That should be worth another bid at $990,000. First call now at 990. Second call now at 990.
991.
91, I like it. She's back into some more at 991. 995, $1 million. 995 we've got. Can we say $1 million?
996.
996. It's like the famous Porsche. 997, the less famous one.
998.
998. $1 million. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And $1 million is the bid now. At $1 million worth bid, we'll call for a rise at 5. Let's keep the momentum going. $1,000,001. $1,000,001. $1,000,002. $1,000,005.
$1,000,003.
$1,000,003. $1,000,005. $1,000,005. Thank you, sir. 10. 5's the bid. $1,000,005.
$1,006.
$1,006. 10. 7. 10. 8.
10.
10, $1,010,000. 15, $1,015,000. Thank you. Let's keep the 5s going. Let's make a statement. $1,015,000. At $1,015,000's the bid on my left here. At $1,015,000 we're bid. We'll call it down 3 times. At $1,015,000. First call now at $1,015,000. Second call at 1,015,000 the bid. Third and final call.
17.
17.20. He's got his auto response on. A quick reply isn't intimidating. We're already at 20. We've already missed that one, I'm sorry. 20 is the bid, 1,020,000. Got a new bidder in the dance circle here. 1,020,000 is the bid and it's against you now. At 1,020,000 is the bid. Maybe a rise at 5. 1,020,000 we've got. We'll call it down 3 times at 1,020,000.
25.
25, 30, 30 I've got, 1,030,000. 30, 1,050,000, how does that sound? 30 I've got. Ha! Look at him, he's got big pants on, 1,030,000. First call now at 1,030,000. On the market and selling, folks. Second call now at 1,030,000. Third and final call, 31. Welcome back to you. 35, 32, 33, 33, 34, 35, 34 we've got, it's against you now. 35, thank you. 40, thank you. 50, 1,040,000. There it is, 1,040,000. Are we out over here? 1,040,000 we're at. 1,040,000. Thank you very much, I appreciate your attendance. At 1,040,000 is the bid, we're definitely out over here. Haven't forgot you at 1,040,000. Definitely out today. Down to the last man standing, it might seem that way at 1,040,000. At 1,040,000 is the bid. 41, thank you. 42, 50. Give it one last roll of the dice. 50. 42 it is. 50. 45, 50. You can be friends at the end of it, I promise. 47. Don't let his confidence scare you. It's the exact same strategy I'd play if I was a bidder. 1,047,000 is the bid. Can we say 50? 1,047,000 I've got here now on my left. At 1,047,000 is the bid. First call. 48, 50, 50, 1,050,000. At 1,050,000. At 1,050,000 is the bid now. At 1,050,000. We'll call that down 3 times, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like we might have found the highest buyers here today. At 1,050,000 is the bid. First call now, 1,050,000. Second call, 51. I like you. You can come to more of my auctions, sir. 52. 52. Against us again. 52. At 1,052,000. Thank you very much for your attendance. At 1,052,000 is the bid. First time now at 1,052,000. Second time at 1,052,000. For the third and final call. 55, thank you. 57. 57 is the bid. At 1,057,000. Back to where we started. 1,057,000. 60 can we say? At 1,057,000 is the bid here on my left. At 1,057,000 I'm bid. First call now at 1,057,000. Second call at 1,057,000. 58, 60. 1,060,000. 1,060,000 is the bid here. At 1,060,000 I'm bid. First call at 1,060,000. Second call at 1,060,000. Third and final call at 1,060,000 is the bid. Of course I will. 500. What are we at? 1,060,500. Can we say 65,000? 61, okay. 61. Didn't cost you guys anything, so don't worry about it. Don't think twice about it. 1,061,000 over here against the fence. Cool as a cucumber, I might add. At 1,061,000 is a bid. Happy to keep rolling in your 5, sir. At $1,061,000. At 1,061,000 is the bid. First call now at 1,061,000. Second call at 1,061,000. Third and final call. Hold on. 62. 63. We've said that a few times. I know. 63. 63. That counts as a bid. 63 is a bid over here against the fence at 1,063,000. First call, second call, third and final call. All done, all silent, all finished at 1,063,500. 65, 64. 1,064. at 1,064,000. At 1,064,000 now, what's it going to be? Suggest 1,070,000. 65. 70? 65. Did we just find the limit? Look at that. 1,065,000. At 1,065,000 is the bid, shaking his head. At 1,065,000, it's currently here. First call now at 1,065,000. 66. 66. At 1,066,000. First call now at 1,066,000. Second call at 1,066,000 is the bid. Third and final call. All done. All sides. At 1,066,000. Going to need the instructions here, Matt. Out of respect to the highest bidder, at 1,066,000. I'm just worried he's about to spear tackle me, Matt. That's the only problem over here. 66 is the bid. 500. 500. 66, 500. 67. 70, can we say? Just give it one more roll. Could be the knockout bid. 67's the bid. 70 now. At 1,067,000 is the bid over here. At $1,067,000. Can we say 1,070,000? At 1,067,000. First call. At 1,067,000. Second call. At 1,067,000. Third and final call. All done. 68.70. He can have it. Look at that. Sometimes auctions are won and lost on $500, ladies and gentlemen. At 1,068,000 is the bid here. At 1,068,000. First call. Second call. Third and final call. At 1,068,000, you're definitely out, sir. He's at 68. 500. 68 and a half. We're reaching each other's limits, ladies and gentlemen. 68 and a half. It's going to be the pointy end of the auction now, which is going to win it or lose it. What's in your ashtray, sir? Go into the car and you got a motorbike. That's not going to help. We're at 68,500 on my left here. At 1,068,500. You've been with us the whole way. At 1,068,500. For the first time now, at $1,068,500,000. Second time, 1,068,500. Third and final call. I wouldn't do that to you, sir, because it's already your bid, but I appreciate your enthusiasm. 68 and a half is yours. 69. They talk about dummy bidding, but I'm sure that one still falls within the rules, right? 1,068 and a half. First call now. Second call at 68 and a half. Third and final call. All done. We're out. Thank you very much for your attendance. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like you to give them a round of applause, please. At 68 and a half is the bid. It's always a dreadful part of the auction for one buyer. At 1,068,500. First call, second call, third and final call. Are we definitely out? 250. Can I tempt you? I'm sorry, I promise I'll do this if I'm ever lucky enough to sell your home one day, sir. At 68 and a half is the bid. Just 250. 68 and a half. I'm not going to leave the offer out too long out of respect to the highest bidder here. At 68 and 2,500 is the bid. 68 and 500. First call at 68.5. Second call at 68.5. Third and final call. We are all done. All silent. All finished. Definitely out, Matt. 68.5 is the bid. Contracts in the air. I'll take you 200. 68.7. 69. 69. 69's the bid. At 1,069,000. Thank you. First call, second call, third and final call. All done, all silent, all finished. We're on the market and selling. Definitely out. We are selling, sold. Congratulations to the highest bidder. Commiserations to the underbidders. Thank you very much for attending. Have a great day.
You would have played that.